Welcome back to JS Peeps, and it's another one long sort of episode about this grey beast. Skoda VRS Estate, as you can see. Opa, there we go. We got a Skoda VRS in for sound deadening. So basically what we'll be doing is we will be installing 4mm Vibrofiltr and 2mm sound deadening. So that's the 4mm stuff, and underneath there's 2mm stuff. But as you will notice from watching this following video, that I'm changed and everything, and basically what happened is I accidentally deleted the first entry that I did about this car. So I was explaining quite more things, blah blah blah. I've already got one of these videos online, but this is a bit different one. This is something going to be looking more professional than what I did back then on a drive, but doesn't matter. It is what it is. And basically this is already done, finished car, solid as. Sounded like something like that before. So yeah, you can see the difference. So basically, that was just a stupid phone call about O2 and whatever. I'm not gonna be dragging this video any longer than what it is. So I have had this video done before, and I've been wanting to do it again, and this time I'm just doing what's the difference is it's an estate, but the doors, everything is exactly the same. So how to freaking hell, man, my chest. So really what I'm doing is 4mm there, 2mm on the outer skin, and then I'm using my waveform for the door cards, and that's what it's all looking, that's what it's all is like that right now. And door closes absolutely amazing. So basically I'm gonna attach videos as well in the description for door card removal, window regulator removal, which is not that hard apart from the door card. I've got a proper video how to remove these door cards, and they're pain in the ass for that one switch. And then what else? I can't freaking think anymore. So let's just not think. I'm gonna add all the videos that you need to remove to get down to sound deadening, and let's proceed the magical sound deadening procedure. Booyah! She's all stripped. Well, basically nearly all stripped. Only last thing is for me to remove the speaker, that little rubber bung there, and basically that's it. So to remove these speakers, it is, I think, the easiest ever removal, because these speakers are on these little thingy pins, and you need something like just a teeny screwdriver. Probably this might be too big, but we'll try. So you just basically push them in, or you don't push them in. I can't push them in anymore. Well, basically one of the two. You either chop them off and then basically we'll reuse with screws, because you won't be able to install these things in anymore anyways. I'm surprised maybe these need to be hit. I remember I had to hit them, but doesn't matter. And then basically what's the process? Just get all these tabs off and stuff like that off, and get all the excess bits off, whatever in the way. At the moment, really, I'm gonna unplug all of this. I'm gonna you're gonna have to unplug and disconnect the battery. Well, you know where the battery is, it's in the front, up in there. So disconnect the battery, because this sensor here, this is the crash sensor, as long as I'm aware. Basically, if you don't do that, you will have a airbag restraint light on, and probably won't go off as well, so you'll have to plug it in. So disconnect the battery so your car doesn't freak the hell out. And then what we'll be doing is I'm going to be prepping the area. As you can see, it's a bit dirty and wet up in there for some reason, and you can see it's a load of condensation for some condensate. So another thing, you see them holes up in there, well, down there actually, they're your drain holes. So when you do sound deadening, don't cover them up, because then none of that condensate that you can see up in there will be able to drip down and fall down. So get yourself, I don't know, washing up liquid mixed or elbow grease like this, or I don't know, any degreaser sort of thing, anything that degreases stuff, cleans stuff area, like TFR. Like I'm using at the moment, I know it's an elbow grease, but there's a little bit of washing up liquid and warm water, just because it's cold, and dirt and all that crap likes to shift better with the warm water or stuff. So basically that's what I'm going to be doing, just spraying it down in and out, and basically wiping it all off. Then we'll dry it up a bit with a hair dryer, just to make it nicer and get rid of all the moisture, the last moisture, because if you don't, that won't stick properly no matter what the hell you're gonna do. And then basically all you do is you go in there. Well, I'm gonna have to use this hole because I won't be able to see much what's going on. Freaking hell, these things are hard as hell. Actually, let's try and do what they actually tell you to do on there. See if the... Yeah, my ass. Basically, spray them off, spray inside, wipe it off, and then basically measure. So how I'm going to be doing, I'm going to get to the corner as far as I can get, and then basically measure the length. So I'm going to get the full sheet. So I know this is basically 50. So I'm going to go from the corner, so say that's 50 from the sharp edge, and then 50 where it is here, measure it down, and basically just cut it on that angle. So when I go in, I can just boom, put it in there. And then the bottom one, you basically measure from the top to the bottom, down to the line, and you can stick it in the bottom. And then all you've got left to do is this area, which is easier to do all the other small measurements and everything. Once you're done with all that, you proceed with this one, but I'll explain to you how to do this part when I actually get to this. So I'm not going to be dragging it out. There's hundreds of videos of me doing other sound deadening. If you want to see in different scenarios and stuff like that, you can search through my channel. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you now on a time lapse, and I'm going to start getting rid of all these cables, cleaning all the surface up, and sound deadening the door number 1.
Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade, He lost his centerpiece, can't recall his face. I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine, take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today.
That was basically the process of the skin number 1 being done. The main part is absolutely lush now. Resonance is completely different. This is nice and solid. As you've seen, roller, you definitely need to get one of these. This is basically a radiator roller from freaking B&Q. Go get one, cut half of the end off, and honestly you will be messaging me back and saying thank you very much for this idea. I don't give a hell, I don't give a damn what sort of tools you can buy for rolling things and everything. This thing is a freaking lifesaver, and that is it is what it is. I love this one when I've got loads of like open spaces when you've got to remove the whole thing. Mint, yeah, but still for getting into those tiny places like there and stuff like that. And then again, when you're trying to get up in there to roll it out, the last bit on the top, you cannot get there in with the roller, no chance, unless you're like a freaking Spider-Man or whatever. But as you can see, that's all covered, and that is all covered, and that underneath is all covered. See what the gap I've left, like just below the bottom ridge. And this is really all good stuff. So basically now is the 2mm part. I'm gonna literally start from here, just overlap it just a slightly, a little bit over this ridge, and then basically we'll lay it down, warm it up. You got to heat it up, that is without a doubt. I don't care, summer, winter, freaking whatever, spring, autumn, stuff like that. I always heat it up, even though it says you don't need to heat it up. You do need it. Adheres better, it sticks better, way 100% better. So now basically when you lay this, remember all the holes that you need to cut out, you just pierce them through as you go. Or actually, to remove this sensor, it's actually cool. So you remove the connector and then you basically just twist it towards here. Basically what it is, it aligned in here correctly, because before that it would have been other way around. So basically, freaking out. So it would have been like that. When you push it that way, it aligns, and then you can just pop it out. I didn't know this last time I did this video, so now you know, because I was cutting around and everything. But now I don't have to. Now I can just get in, get it done, and then I can just cut around as much as I need to, and it's gonna be mint. So, second part of the deadening, we'll be doing a 2mm. We're putting the 4mm away. That's one sheet left for the back and then a bit, and then we'll be able to get another pack to do the other side. Yeah, we're nearly good. Well, we are good to go to do second bit, so let's get it on.
Look, there's my home, there's my wall. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me fire, clear my mind. Tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. Call me by name, I will wait. Tell me your secrets, be my friend. Beyond me, with the light, I am dreaming every night. You have all organized. You are human, you and me. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. Take my hand and bring me back. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back.
Peeps, door number 1 has been completely completed. Fucking tin can. What a difference. It already closes with a different sound and everything. It's one of them. This should all come like this from the factory. So yeah, as you've seen me in the last part that I put the door card on. Basically, a reason I'm doing that so I can put a door card on, and then I press for all the holes and I know exactly where they are, and I just cut them around for all the plugs, pins, whatever the hell you want to call them, and that's it. Everything is back in on one side of the door. Now we've got to go and do the bathroom. I can't be bothered. I've already cut my hands about in 3 places since cut number 1 was bleeding all over the place. There's cut number 2 on the hand, and I think there's another one, that's number 3. That's all of sound ending, literally just all of the sound ending. So yeah, fun and games, but it is what it is. So the rear door is exactly the same pretty much, apart from that it's a little bit smaller, shaved off on one side, but the rest, the process is pretty much exactly the same. Oh, actually I managed to get these pins back in, original ones. They did take a bit of a hammering and stuff like that, but they have gone in. Speaker is solid as hell, so don't need to really put any screws in. It can go back the same way it was. And yeah, that went in. I just cut it around there. Everything went in back in its place as it should. So you know the drill, peeps. Back on the time lapse, and this time I'm gonna literally start to finish, do one long ass time lapse, and then only one thing that I'm gonna have left is to put a quick time lapse. To be honest, it depends, we'll see how long this video is, but never mind. So back on the time lapse, we'll do the rear door, and that will be it for the sound deadening side.
Drop that shit. Drop that.
Well, and this is how we do the rear door as well. All nicely finished. Nice and solid. And obviously, because it's a video, it's a magic, we've got the other two doors finished as well. Now the only last bit that I've got left to do is to put some foam onto the door cards. So we'll just be putting some foam in there. Make sure you don't cover anything that's actually important. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this back on the time lapse. Let's do these 4 door cards and get this car all finished up.
Somewhere in between what will and has been, it's a constant fight, oh my. But I'm not falling, even if I'm holding a little, no I'm not falling. But when did I get lost in the middle of time? When did I get lost in the middle of time?
And that's it, she's all done and completed. Sounds absolutely mint. Boom. Compare your door to even this door sound on video, it is completely different. Let's say BMW. BMW always fucking quality no matter what. Fucking shit. a bit noisier, but still BMWs are. This sounded like horrible thing at first, so. But that's how the BMW sound. Nice and solid. Before I did this, that sounded much better than this Skoda, like, so yeah, definitely worth it. Like I say, all the door cards are back in, everything's cleaned up, everything's done. Basically, I'm gonna give it a quick hoover out. Clean out's what I meant. It's the windows are clean because I had my greasy fingers everywhere. But basically, this is it, peeps. This is going to be only the last video that I'm doing about sound and about Skoda Octavia. So, if this is not good for you, then I don't know what the hell it will. Another thing is, I know people a lot ask me about how to kill the road noise. I did the sound, and I did this, I did that. Well, I'm gonna wait for the reply from this guy, his feedback on how much the road noise is gone. But you've got to still think what you've got to look at. Where's these freaking? Basically, when you buy tires, you have to look at the efficiency on the road noise, and there is decibels on the stickers that you get. I'm not sure what it is on tires, more than likely is, but I haven't looked into it that much. You've got to look at that point as well quite a lot, because if your tires are the noisiest freaking tires that you can buy, obviously no fucking sounding is gonna help. It's like putting your sound in the car and putting a massive sound system and you expect not to hear anything outside. You will still hear quite a lot outside, so don't be that thinking that, oh, I'm gonna sound that and it's gonna kill everything, every little fart, everything. No, it's not gonna be like that. If you wanna get rid of completely all of the road noise, I'll tell you one thing, prepare, might as well buy another freaking car, because it's gonna take about 2 weeks to do it. But then you do sound it in the wings, the inner wheel arches, you take the full freaking interior out, do the full floor with the foam and the sound it, and basically, I don't know if it is worth just for daily driving or commuting for long distances. Sometimes what I do say is put the freaking music on a bit louder, and that's it, really. That is your best sounding on the planet. But obviously, yes, it does improve if you want to, like, not to hear other things and blah blah blah. I completely understand from that sort of point. I'm just being a bit pricky at the moment. Just shut the fuck up and put the music on. Sometimes you can't do that. But yeah, basically that's sort of a conclusion with the car. If you've got any questions, please feel free to give me a message always. See, and the sounding has been done in here actually. I think if I would do my sounding in that one, it would sound like that. Alright? So yeah, peeps. Basically, yeah, peeps, this is quite a long video to watch and take in and whatnot, so, but it is all in one go, so hopefully you enjoyed it, and all I've got left to say is thanks to all for watching. Like and share, subscribe, hit the bell button, and to see more stuff coming from me, and I'll see you in another adventure. Bye bye.